shines, the world dies, a smile on each face. As joy surrounds, come through the bounds, and I can feel them breaking free. For just this moment lost in time, I am finding me. Yet still I hide behind this mask that I have become. My blackened heart, scorched by flames, a force I can't run from. I look to you like a red rose, seeking the sun, no matter where it goes. I long to stay where the light dwells, to guard against the cold that I know so well.
Ah! Ah! Yeah! Ka! Sa! Yeah! Ha! Ta! Yeah! Sia! Sia! Yeah! Ah! Yeah! Ah!
All right, we got people in the chat. Let's get this thing going. I know it's been a while for me. I've had some stuff going on. There's the game screen. Not going to make that mistake again. Why is it so wide? That looks fine. Right. So, last time I booted up my Switch, I had to skip a couple things, so I'm gonna go back and we can check out the cutscene that we missed. So let me so let's see. Manage suspicious. That's okay, I think this one. It's the one that we missed.
You fought bravely during the Battle of the Eagle.
Nope. It's this one.
That's what we're dealing with. Is there no chance it's an infectious disease?
There are no absolutes in medicine, but the chances are extremely slim. Restless movements, fits of violence, becoming bedridden, or even impossible to wake. With symptoms that varied, there are only a few possibilities. It's either a mixture of poisons or magic, and dark magic at that.
You're talking about Ramire Village, aren't you, Manuela?
Oh my, if it isn't Gerald. Tell me, what was the first thing you heard?
Everything, after you mentioned that it's not likely an infectious disease. My child and I owe the people of Ramire Village. If something's happening there, we must help them.
We scouted the area ourselves. Speak with the Knights, hear what they have to say. I must go. Thank you for your help, Manuela.
You know, I'm more than willing to go with you to Ramire Village. After all, I owe you my life. If you'd like, I bet we could even manage the mission all by ourselves. Just the two of us.
Manuela, that's gay. See, that's nice of you.
Professor, a bit of a tease, are we? A girl could get used to this side of you.
Nice try.
Everyone's gay for Byleth, that's just the reality.
Enough
Yeah.
nonsense. It's time to move out.
As you like. Goodbye, Gerald. Goodbye, Professor.
Goodbye, Professor.
I'll be in my office making preparations. What about you? If you have the time, it would be helpful if you could go ahead and talk to the Knights.
I'm gonna be silly.
Hey, what's wrong? If anything feels off, return to the infirmary. No need to just grin and bear it. Got it?
Ugh, what could have caused such dizziness? I felt it too. Actually, I felt that way before.
Trains. Let me close my window real quick. Hold up. Probably still hear it a little bit. But whatever. We've seen this one yet.
I see.
Okay, yeah, we skipped
So
this
you'll
one
be
too.
staying here for some time then. Honestly, I'm surprised. I've heard it's been a few years since you last donated to the church.
That was merely because of the financial situation.
That is
of
our
my
suspicious
territory.
man.
I assure you, it has
Talking about
nothing
the
to
Flame
do with my
Emperor.
dedication to the church. By the way, Dimitri, isn't Edelgard currently enrolled at the Officers' Academy as well?
Yes, she's in the Black Eagle House. I don't believe she has any plans to leave anytime soon. Why not pay her a visit?
I may do just that. It's nice to stay in touch with my dear niece every now and then. Of course, I'm also delighted that I was able to speak with my nephew as well. Whether through marriage or otherwise, family is family after all.
Of course. The feeling is mutual.
Don't like you.
Professor, if you were watching, you should have made your presence known.
I don't know if you've noticed, Dimitri, but I don't talk.
That was Lord Arundel, the regent for the Empire. He is also Edelgard's uncle. My stepmother was his younger sister. We are not related by blood, but he is technically my uncle. Yes. My stepmother was Edelgard's birth
Dimitri and Edelgard are step-siblings.
Edelgard and I are siblings by marriage. We can delve into that topic another time. For now, let's make preparations to investigate what's happening in that village.
Oh dear, the princess of the Empire and the kingdom's prince are kin. How very odd.
Something that isn't brought up in any other route.
All beings are attached.
This is the
somehow to
only
those who are their family.
route where you get to,
Even I.
where you learn that Dimitri and
I must
Edelgard
have had a family.
are step siblings.
I wish I could remember them.
Not in Crimson
My
Flower.
family. I wonder
I think it's
who
because like
they are.
Edelgard somehow
What do they
forgot.
know? In any case, about this Arendelle. You've heard that name before, correct?
In the library.
Quite true. We came across that name within the library, right where the prince had been. I thought that Arendelle had died, and yet, not so. He seems alive and well.
A little too well, if I'm being
I wonder
honest.
what the prince had hoped to learn from reading of his uncle's charity. So many things the prince has yet to tell. How bothersome.
Well, I don't even know my own age, so I don't feel like I'm one to talk. Alright, I think we're all caught up now. We also watched a couple support conversations, but we can see those again in future playthroughs. I know I supported with Shamir. I think I might have supported with someone else, but I can't remember who. Okay. Let's watch some supports. Dimitri and Felix.
You don't look busy. Join me for some training, Boar Prince.
Let me slap you around a
I
little
thought
bit.
you had no desire to speak with me.
Felix doesn't.
We don't need
Oh,
to speak
well.
to clash swords, do we?
I
That is
suppose
true.
not. Was that one new? Wait. Where did you get such a blade?
I suppose you would recognize its value. I came upon a merchant selling weapons and found this among the rest of the steel.
That pattern around the edge. There's no doubt. It was forged by Zoltan, the master swordsmith.
I'm not giving it to you.
No, it's mine.
Oh, I'm just happy to have laid eyes on it. I don't suppose you'd allow me the chance to...
Can I hold it?
Do you
No.
take me for a fool? I'm not letting a brute like you swing it around.
As though I would be careless with something so valuable.
I recall when you were 9 years old, you swung a sword so hard you snapped it clean in two.
Dimitri, you don't have a great
Oh,
track
no,
record.
That was so long ago. I'm hardly the fool I was then.
So you say. Yet House Fraldarius still told that story for years.
What's wrong, Felix?
Oh, pointless.
The scene of the
Talking
past is
about
making
someone
me
who's long
angry.
dead. Looking at your face is making me angry. I'm going to find a different training partner. Farewell, your beastliness.
What is going on with him?
Felix is such a little bitch and I love him. And yeah, this is the only support conversation that I know of where it actually gives you a free item. This is a very nice sword. That I might actually keep for myself. Or should I give it to Felix? Felix is gonna get his own special sword later. I'll hold on to this. 7. Get rid of that. Dimitri and Flame.
Oh, are you on cooking duty today, Flame? That's unusual.
Indeed I am. I have been working away on this meal for hours now. The only thing is, each time it is my turn to tend to the meals, those in the dining hall seem to miraculously become very busy and evacuate the premises. I make the food, but nobody is ever here to eat it. I do not understand what the issue is. It is such a waste.
I think the issue is that your cooking
you're
sucks, Blaine.
I've just finished training and am positively ravenous. If you don't mind, I'd love to sample your cooking.
Really? I mean, yes, please, have some. It is not perfect, but I am certain it will taste quite nice all the same.
I'm sure it will be great. Thank you, Flame. There were a few suspiciously crunchy bits here and there, but other
Suspiciously
than that,
crunchy
it was
bits.
fine.
You liked it? Wow, nobody has ever liked anything I've cooked.
Flame, that's really sad.
I cannot get anyone else to eat this meal, though. It is going to spoil and go to waste. It is no secret to me that I am not very good at cooking.
Say, Flame, may I have a second helping?
You actually want more?
Of course. I wouldn't want it to go to waste after all the effort you put in. This kind of mishap can happen
If
to
you eat enough of that, it'd probably kill
Let
you.
me get you down.
Really?
Besides, I can tell you put a lot of love and dedication into preparing this food for everyone. That alone makes it taste good.
There is no need for false flattery.
I speak nothing short of the truth, always. It was delicious.
I'm not smart enough to tell a lie.
I'll agree there is no need to make enough for everyone, though. If you like, you could just cook enough for me.
Perhaps. I hope you enjoy the rest of the meal.
I'm pretty sure Dimitri's taste buds don't work. Oh, we can't see this yet. We have to complete a paralog first.
Hey, Ash. Hey there, Cyril. Is something on your mind?
Well, I wanted to thank you for helping me.
Huh? When do you mean?
You know, when you helped me with cleaning up the library?
Oh, right. That was quite a while ago.
One thing that bugs me about this game is how no one has an
No need to
accent.
thank me, though.
Just
It was nothing.
several characters from
Do you need help
foreign
with anything
countries.
today? I've got
Like
some
Cyril
spare
from
time.
Elmira,
Please
Shamir
don't
from,
mind.
Well, I'd rather take care of the
God,
stuff I've
Stagda,
to do on my
and
own.
then
I could give
Petra
you a
from
hand,
Bridget,
but
and
no-
none of them have accents.
Yeah, you could, but I sure
It just
would
seems
rather
kind
you
of
didn't.
boring.
Me doing those jobs is why I get to stay here, even though I'm an Almiran.
It's the one thing I would
Oh,
change about
so
the
it's a
voice
status
acting.
thing. I can understand that. I can.
Other than that,
if I ever
it's
have to ask a favor
pretty
from
much
nobody.
flawless. There's just a couple
That's
characters
why I
that
don't want
bug me.
anybody's help.
You don't need to feel that way around me, though. I'm just a commoner. I'm only in here thanks to a bit of luck. So really, I'm just the same as you.
I don't know if that's exactly true, but maybe.
Either way, birth and social status don't really matter for us, do they? After all, we're friends, right?
Ash, you're such a
Friends?
pure cinnamon roll.
Yeah, and when a friend needs you, you've got to help, don't you?
I don't know. I guess I've never been anybody's friend before.
It's easy. If I'm in trouble, you help me out. And if you need something, I help you too.
Huh. Okay. But I've packed up for the day already, so maybe you could help me out next time?
Sure, whenever you need a hand, just let me know.
Ash is my friend, and friends help each other out. Yeah, that sounds nice.
Oh boy, we get to see Shamir and Catherine.
And he said, I don't even have a horse. Pretty funny story, huh?
That is the best sign.
Sure. So then laugh. You could stand to be a little friendlier, you
I
know.
love these two so
Do I need
much.
to be? What do you mean, need to be? Friendship isn't about obligation. You could try being a bit warmer. Like when I first met you, I took the time to introduce myself and make friendly conversation, and you just said, "Hi, I'm Shamir." I remember thinking that you wouldn't be easy to get along with.
Now that's funny. I remember thinking you were just another knight who loved the sound of her own voice. You know, the type who's all talk but useless in battle.
Well, that's a bit harsh. Did you really think that?
Yes.
But you changed your mind when you saw me in action.
I did. You're surprisingly strong.
Well, even though you had zero charm, you did a nice job of supporting me. Now I know that you'll always have my back. In fact, maybe I should take it easy and let you handle all the fighting.
It sounds like I'm going to be doing a lot more work around here.
We make a pretty good team. At any rate, we're bound together, so we better try to get along. Don't you think, partner?
If that's how you see it, I can't disagree.
These two talk all day about how they're partners, but not a single other knight in the Knights of Seiros has a partner. It's just these two. I think that's absolutely hilarious and gay. Anyways, let's explore. Wait. Pretty sure people still... Alright. Explore what's going on. So this. Why am I so dizzy?
Why it is so, but being here makes me feel quite...
I'm so tired of taking melatonin. It makes me tired all the time.
And a bit... It is a struggle merely to stay conscious. Are you feeling the same? And yet, it feels familiar. As though pulled from a corner of my memory. From a time long ago. I simply cannot fathom it.
Oh my, lots of quests. Nothing in Abyss, so let's start by visiting the sauna. How many activity points do we have? 7.
What the?
Let's get in here. Who should we take? Catherine? Kinda wanna... No. Mercedes? Mercedes. More steam! More steam? Okay, nice. Give me those experience. Oh, that wasn't that much. Alright, time to do a fighting tournament because I saw there was some Steel Gauntlets Plus and I want those. Oh, hey! It's you.
Need something, Professor? I was just asking Monica here to be less demanding of Lady Edelgard's time.
I was just about to stab a bitch.
This is my first time working with the Geralt. The legend known across the ages as the Blade Breaker. And I get to see him with my own eyes. That means I have to try my absolute hardest.
He put no emphasis in his voice there. It sounded so weird. Anyways, did you kick all of their asses? Oh, he's gonna get doubled alive. But it's okay because he has a lot hefty defense.
Give up. Had to be done.
Ooh, nice dodge.
A threat eliminated.
Can still take a lot more hits. Oh, you missed though. That's unfortunate. Oh, you missed again? Come on, Dedue!
Had to be done.
Jesus, that was really disappointing. At least I can heal. Oh no. Oh, that was clutch to do. He was about to die.
Had to be done.
He was actually about to die. Wow. Clutch God. Got me those Steel Gauntlet Plus. And 300 experience points. You know what, as a reward, you take those Steel Gauntlets. Anything to replace the shield? Not really. I don't usually equip shields because I feel like they're not worth it. They just weigh you down. And increasing your defense is not really a good payoff. Unless you're just going all in on a tanky character. You don't care if they have 0 AS. Just gonna sneak over here, get my free items.
Okay.
Hey, Dorothea.
Congratulations on winning the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. Did you get a special reward? I certainly feel like I earned a special reward. Don't you, Professor? I certainly...
Can I recruit you?
I do find you very...
What? My charm not high enough? I guess I'm gonna have to support for... That's many shoots bugs. Ashen Wolf is... I can't remember who that is. It can't be Happy. She used to live in the forest.
That's so.
It's Yuri or Constance. Bernie!
What is it? Sorry, I've got a cold.
No, you don't.
How did you know? That was perfect. Alas, 'tis no mere illness of the body, but a malign affliction of my soul. So, back to bed.
She's so cute. Okay. Let's go to the greenhouse. Anybody upstairs? Yes. That is Cyril's. Manuela!
I know you figure medicine and magical healing are two ways to do the same thing, but it's way deeper than that. Medicine is all about preventing infection and suppressing symptoms with, well, medicine. That's probably obvious. But magical healing is focused on closing up wounds faster, raising a body's vital energy. Stuff like that.
Ooh, I can recruit her.
Hello, Professor. I know that look in your eye. You want to ask me a favor. You want me to help out with your class, right? You just say the word, and I'll help however I can. Don't worry about it. You're just starting out as a teacher, right? It's only natural for those of us with more experience to help the younger generation.
Alright, I'm probably not going to use her very much, if at all. But... That's 200, I'll take that. What do I want to plant? Let's do one of these, a couple of these, and flower.
see that my father came by during the Battle of the Eagle and Lion? He left soon after, but I saw him talking to Edelgard first. I wonder what they could have to talk about. Yeah, he's pretty important in the Empire. I thought I mentioned it to you before. He's the Minister of Military Affairs. Still, though, I could have sworn those two didn't get along.
Yeah, I don't really want to recruit him. I remember what I need. I might try and recruit him next playthrough. Hey, Marianne.
Well, good day, Professor. Well then, I should go.
Recruit you.
Professor. Hello. Excuse me,
Nope.
I have to go.
Why don't you can write? Oh yeah, two things I definitely don't have.
Remire Village. Is that not where you met Edelgard?
Yeah, we
Couldn't
killed
have
some
been there.
fools.
Something terrible could have happened. Did one of the house leaders know that mercenaries were staying in Remire Village? I wonder. It will remain a mystery for now. All we can do at this point is speculate.
For him, I'm pretty sure we need heavy armor. Which I wouldn't mind leveling up soon, actually, because it gives me weight -3.
Hi there.
I'll take that. Big fish today.
I'm going to catch me some mighty fish. Just you wait and see. I didn't catch a single fish last month. But this month, oh, this month. That's exactly what Captain Gerald said. You're going with
That's the second time I've told someone to give up, and then it raises my support with them.
Feels like so long ago that you two came here.
I should do faculty training with someone. I might need to raise my sword soon. I also want to get my faith level up. Food arrowheads. I think that's for Leone. Time to cook. Gilbert. I guess we can cook with Gilbert.
I have some experience with cooking. I'm sure I can aid you in the kitchen. Let me consider. How the meal tastes affects...
Raphael.
Hey, Professor. Can I get your advice on something? I just don't know what to do anymore. I used to think they were the best, but now I can't even stand looking at them. Good point, Professor. I think I need to see other meats right now. Then I can come back to fish when I'm good and ready.
That's right, Fish, I'm breaking up with you. Yeah, that is Leonis. Who else is in here? Hey, Edelgard.
They say that things rarely, if ever, go according to plan. Still, plan we must. After all, if we don't effectively force things to go our way, nothing will be achieved. How about you, Professor?
Wow.
Are you leading the life you envisioned for yourself?
That is for Felix.
All this month, His Highness has been going out late into the night. He will not speak of it to me. Professor, do you happen to know anything? Lord Arundel is here? That may well explain it. His Highness's headaches have been growing steadily worse. I would prefer that he retire
I
to
can
bed.
feel them because I share his pain. I don't have anything for you.
When news reached us of the disturbance, ours was the first unit dispatched to Remire.
We had renowned scholars and accomplished magic wielders with us. In all honesty, I was scared witless the entire time. For all we knew, it was an epidemic like the rumors suggested. Rumors aside, that place had an eerie air about it that chilled you right to the bone.
Zombies?
You know, Professor, the tournament fish, and the meal we indulged in after the Battle of the Eagle and Lion? Why, all of the food I've eaten in this monastery has been absolutely delectable. Every last bite of it.
Food really is the only thing you think about, huh?
Hardly. I think about all sorts of things.
Oh, like tomorrow's menu, for instance?
He's such a bitch.
You know, why...
Oh, I have a request.
Oh, another battle quest. I think
That's mine. Thank you for finding it.
You don't. Some woman scolding her child. I think that's Lawrence. Either Lawrence or Ferdinand.
Hello there.
Gatekeeper.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Oh, except that Tomas departed the monastery and has yet to return. Consider that reported. He's been gone for periods of time before and has always returned, so I'm not too worried. Still, I wonder what in the world he's doing out there.
Suspicious. That is for Flame. Oh, that is for Eloise.
So, I'm worried about Remire. That affliction is a little too mysterious for my liking. I'm pretty sure it's not normal. Then what could it be?
Anna has something for me down here.
No. I'd love to. Hey!
More valuable secrets.
Hey!
While I'm here, I'll just
Hello there.
buy my bait.
This one, yes?
I'm not gonna go
I think
fishing
this
this
one, yes?
stream.
I think this one, yes?
But
I
I'll
think
buy
this
it.
one, yes? I think this one,
Think
yes?
about it.
I think this one, yes?
Dude, I'll do that as well. So I'm maxed out on smithing stones.
Return soon, please.
When I get more money, I'll do the same thing for black sand steel. That lets me forge killer weapons. Let's go this way.
A moment, please.
Oh, that's right. It's this quest.
Of the 4 or 5 years since I started here, this is certainly the busiest.
It was 4. I've been here 5.
Ah, what's a year here or there? Don't be petty now, Shamir.
You count your enemies the same way.
If I take care of them quickly, what does it matter how many there are? Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to ignore you, Professor.
As you were saying, it's been a busy year. There never seemed to be enough hands for the work.
That reminds me. Do you have that thing? If you do, we want it.
A what thing?
No, we need it. Give it to me, not her.
Hey now, I'm the one who brought it up. We may be friends, but that's just rude. Hey you, do me a favor.
So if I give it to Catherine, she'll give me a silver sword. If I give it to Shamir, she'll give me a silver bow. That's the only difference. And then you'll support with one. I don't think I have anything for these two. Yeah, Shamir, it's just the same quest, except you give it to her instead of Catherine. do you want?
I hope you're up for a challenge.
We've been getting along really well, almost too well with all the students lately. Friendships between teachers and students is wholly unacceptable. We will hear you defend your actions in the term. Oh, so it's a trial by combat, I see. I was unaware that this was the Stone Age. Unfortunately, I need to be of a higher level in order to win that. Ooh. Ooh, those are nice.
Professor.
That is for something.
I'm sorry to ask this of you, but I would deeply appreciate it if you would promise to keep my association with Edelgard to yourself. It is a complicated history, what she and I share.
Yeah, I bet.
Professor, tell me, is this about Ramaya? There are more villagers acting strangely today than yesterday. Knights have been dispatched, yet the underlying cause is as yet unclear, and the most anyone can do is stand back and watch. It is most distressing. Professor, what do you think about all this?
Some kind of conspiracy.
In that case, we should strengthen the guards. If you visit the village, Professor, please, take care.
Hold on a minute, I think I have something for
Professor, what have you got there? That's... my goodness, that is just what I've been looking for. I can offer nothing more than this, but I do ask that you consider trading with me. I am in your debt, Professor.
Tomacola seeds. Ooh, I can recruit.
Professor, I've been watching your class activities, and I wondered if you might desire my help. Just say the word, and I'll pitch in. Of course, I have to be truthful. It's all just a ploy to make it easier to research your crest.
I could study you up close. More often. Sure, I guess.
Call on me anytime.
Hanuman is in contention for worst unit in the game.
It's a joke, Professor. I'd never put a burden on you, a first-year teacher.
In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and say that he is the worst unit in the game.
Last month in peace. But no, another incident just had to arise, didn't it? If only this debacle had to do with crests, why, I'd have gone and dealt with it in an instant.
It might, you never know. No. Saints reveal. That's for Linhart.
Get it. Ramire Village is an Empire territory, but it's still relatively close to the monastery. Oh, but you know all about that, don't you? The story goes that it was in Ramire
I know
Village
everything!
that Eloise found you.
Shut your whore mouth. I don't know why I said that. Hi, Cynthia!
I heard about Ramire Village from some of the knights. It's certainly troubling. If it's a contagion, we at Garrick Mach should be on the lookout as well.
I'll handle it!
Your words are oddly persuasive, Professor, even if they're not exactly based on anything.
Can I recruit you?
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
actually very busy right now.
I still need more magic. What's my faith level at? D+. Okay, so it's close. Support with feelers. I'll get that later. For now, let's do things. Nice. Good stuff, good stuff. I'm gonna send someone else. I think I'll just stick with Dedue. Sell more Umbral Steel. So that gets the most money. I already chose a recon train, yeah. Send off. Let's see what stuff I can buy. 1 boot steel, please. Thank you. Don't need that. I think I'll take that, actually. Don't need another steel sword. Why is Lysithea Immortal's hot? That is for Anna. She is a suspicious swindler. Flame!
I am so happy to be part of your class, Professor. I honestly cannot recall the last time I interacted with others on a daily basis like this. It reminds me of when I was a child. That was so very long ago now.
So, like, a year ago?
Oh, I mean, very, 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 very long ago.
I love how she says that.
Oh, that is mine. Thank you so very much.
Give her a gift. I'll just cheat and give her an owl feather.
Wow, I am delighted.
Everyone likes owl feathers. As for Dorothea, apparently no one else in the school knows who Manuela is.
The librarian is always out and about these days. And just when I had some questions about a book I'd borrowed. Ugh, now I'm so curious about where he's gone off to. He better come back soon.
I do not have this. That's for Mercedes. Who is in here?
Ah, Professor! The Battle of the Eagle and Lion was such good fun, don't you think?
Ignatz, how long are you going to keep...
Yeah, it was so much fun beating the shit out of everyone.
Oh, come on, let me gush. Did you see how the house leaders came together after the battle? What an incredible thing to witness. Harmony, even after something so hard fought.
True. If they can keep playing nice, perhaps there will be peace in Fodlan after all.
One can only hope. I think I have something for Manuela, so let me go talk to her.
Hey, wait a minute. What you've got there, isn't that... Please, could you let me have that? Here, I'll give you this in return. Fantastic.
Sure.
Thanks, Professor. You have
Fire
no idea
amulets.
how happy this makes me.
I love how this whole quest hinges on the fact that all these people are only willing to trade this one thing that they have, that they just happen to have. And it all leads back to, spoiler alert, the two-tone whetstone that Catherine and Shamir are looking for.
Hey there.
Two more things. Arcane Crystal is nice. You get the Forge 11 sword. How much do I have? I have 5. I might be able to forge 11 sword, actually. That would be nice. This forging 11 sword gives it 1 extra range.
Hey, you.
And honestly, even if it didn't give it anything else, would be enough
Professor,
for it to be worth
Captain
forging.
Geralt just told me. Vermeer Village is in a bad way, right?
The situation there is worrying, yes. But tell me, how was your vertigo?
Honestly, I don't remember how I got here. But I guess I'm alright
You're
now.
not feeling okay? You seem fine to me.
I hope you're not just saying that. We can't have you putting on a brave face, only to fall in battle.
Yoni, I have something for you.
Oh, that's mine. Thanks so much for finding it.
Professor, I picked this up, but... Oh hey, it worked out perfectly. Want to trade me what you're holding for it?
Also the fact that everyone can apparently see that this thing that I'm apparently
Thanks,
holding in my
Professor.
hands.
This is great.
The glowing stone. Do I have something for him? Yes, I do.
Hey, that's mine. Thanks for finding it. The knights go out from Garreg Mach to take on all kinds of other duties. I'd sure like a job like that one day. Then again, I don't know. Serving Lady Rhea here is pretty good.
Is anyone else around?
I wonder how Remire Village is faring. Hopefully we're not dealing with some new epidemic. It wouldn't be unheard of. Almost 20 years ago, a terrible plague blazed through Fargus. It even hit the capital city, taking the Queen Consort's life. Or so I heard. The whole kingdom was in an uproar over that loss. The person who saved the kingdom wasn't a doctor, but a holy woman, the fair Lady Cornelia. After that, she was awarded the honor of being a mage in the service of the royal family. She sounds like an amazing woman, but she must be pretty old by now. But hey, maybe she's aged like a fine wine.
Sylvan, we already know that you're into older women. Now take this.
Oh, that's mine! Oh, thanks, Professor. You really saved the day.
Yeah, that's from Lawrence. Where is he? Is he on the bridge? Or is he in the library?
Right.
So many riots this year.
I fear I may become a social recluse soon. My life consists of wearing a groove in the floor between the library and the dining hall. Although I guess a real recluse wouldn't leave their room, eh? Oh, thank you. I gave up hope of ever finding it.
Hey, Claude.
What in the world is happening in Remire Village? I hear even the knights have been dispatched. I hope it's nothing too serious. After all, that's where we first met. I have valued memories of the place.
Claude, we've like barely ever spoken. I don't know you like that. Time to talk to Lady Rhea.
Professor, do you ever wish you could return to your life as a mercenary?
No, I like my students too much.
Is that so? I suppose you have become accustomed to your new line of work. This month's assignment will again take you outside of Garreg Mach, to Remire Village. It was in Remire that you first met Alois and the rest of his order, was it not? Half a year has come and gone since then. How quickly time passes.
I think I'll do faculty training twice to get my faith up to B, or to C, and then I'll spend the rest of my activity points on dining with people. That is for Seteth. Seteth. Please open the door. Please. Open the doors, please! Please! Okay.
Really? Professor, how are you feeling, Professor? You look rather ill, if you don't mind my saying so. Are you sick? If so, I would urge you not to push yourself too hard. Take some rest. Just my natural talent, nothing out of the ordinary. Enough wit now. You should lie down.
Okay, I'll just take a nap here.
Oh, most kind. Thank you for bringing this to me.
My phone buzzed like 6 times in a row, and I don't know why. Alright. Another quest? What's this person hiding in the corner?
I could use your help.
I know it's inappropriate to write love letters to someone in her position, but I can't help the way I feel. I may only inconvenience her, but could you deliver this? Why do people keep giving me these love letters with no address, and I have to figure out who it is? What if I give it to the wrong person?
You do not look well. Are you sure you aren't coming down with a cold or some other ailment? Please, visit a doctor before your situation worsens. I suppose the infirmary is also an option. Though when I went there the other day, I was unable to receive medical guidance, as Professor Manuela was drunk and fast asleep on the floor.
Yeah, it happens more often than you would like. Oh wow, just phased right through those doors.
Hello, Professor. What's that you've got there? Would you mind trading it with me for this? Oh, thank you so much. I'll be sure to take great care of it.
I have something for you.
Oh, this is mine. Oh, goodness. Is something the matter, Professor? You look a little pale. Please be careful. It's so easy to catch a cold this time of year.
I guess it is. The 11th month. The Red Wolf Moon. Did they say this was hunting season here?
Pardon me.
Because we are in the heart of fall.
During the Red Wolf Moon, wild monsters make ready for the winter to come, stirring more than at any other time of the year. You were off for Ramire Village, isn't that right? Watch your step on that journey. May the goddess protect all of you.
Maybe I'll rethink the room assignments. Maybe I'll pull some strings. Hello, Sith.
What is it? I'm in the middle of my daily duties. I assume you know by now that the
I set aside an hour each day to stand here and stare at the statue.
Still, I have a particular fondness for Saint Sethlin.
Wonder why that is.
I have something to ask of you.
Just between us, many students have disappeared recently. If you happen to learn anything pertinent, please inform me quickly and discreetly. That's concerning.
Yes, this is mine. Thank you for returning it.
Need something? See you again
Still don't have
soon.
enough renown. Here's a thing. That's for Mercedes too, isn't it? Where did she go?
Professor. Oh, please be... Oh,
Yeah?
this is mine. Thank you for returning it to me, but how did you know I lost it?
Who do I still have to talk to? Petra. She's on the other side of Cthulhu.
Hey!
Hey!
This is a place of mysteriousness. I have awareness of how much difference every part of the world is. In a place alike to this place, you can imagine the goddess of Fodlan truly existing. At times I miss those places in Bridget. At times, I am missing those places so painfully.
Do I have something? I think I do. No. All I have left. Oh. My love letter is for Rhea, spoiler alert. That's why you would give Rhea a love letter like, okay, you like MILFs. We get it. Wait.
I appreciate this.
And now we have to go back to the
Professor!
Oh, I went the long way around, but that's fine. Whee! Oh, that's the wall.
Huh? Impressive. Thanks.
Well, thanks anyway. Gave me a landscape painting. Oh, thanks for delivering my letter for the Archbishop. Here's a very expensive painting. Okay. Why are people giving me these things for completing quests for them?
Professor? It's about that thing you have there. If it's not too much of a bother, would you trade it for this? Thank you so much. I'll treasure it forever.
This some eye drops. I think the last person to talk to about this is Linhart.
That's a nice thing you have there, Professor. Don't suppose you're planning on using it yourself. Why don't you trade it for this? Sounds good, right? Excellent doing business with you, Professor. I've always wanted to say that.
Linhart is one of the funniest characters in this game. Alright, so now we got to go talk to Shamir and Catherine. I wanted to give it to Catherine.
Brought it, Professor? Hand it over and I'll make it worth your while.
How? You can't even afford your own drinks. Give it here. You won't regret it.
Excuse me? I asked first. Why don't we let the Professor decide?
Here you go, Catherine.
Seems the Professor likes you better than me.
Thanks. Here's your prize. Maybe I'll let you borrow it later, Shamir. I knew I could count on you.
No need to rub it in her nose, though. She's a good sport about it. Oh, it's not for Hannah. I guess that's for Yuri. Now we gotta talk to Eloise is down here. There's something over here. Oh, it's the missing student poster. I love how this isn't headline news. A student literally disappears and apparently no one cares.
You're going with the captain to investigate Ramire Village soon, aren't you? It feels like so long ago that you two came here. Oh, this is mine. I thought it had vanished. Thanks, I owe you.
Yeah. Alright. Who are we talking to first? Hello, Felix.
You're certainly not going easy on me. You fight like a mercenary, not a knight. You hunger for victory, pure and simple. You may not be aware of it yourself, but I see it.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Indeed. Knights ought to have some hunger. I've always thought so. They depend too much on their swords. Only when they're wrested away do knights consider their hands and feet as weapons. That's not how it was for warriors of old. They weren't limited by their tools. Victory is what matters, not the method of achieving it. That's the attitude to adopt. I detect that in your style. It is plain to see. You may take it however you like. I believe the difference between us lies within that hunger. But where does it come from? From the start, I was aiming to win. Yet I couldn't defeat you. Then I remembered something you said before. Indeed. I was raised to value strength above all else, whereas you had a reason, an ambition, pushing you toward that hunger. So tell me, what was the reason? Why were you driven to become so strong? That's a mercenary's answer, to be sure. So that is the source of your hunger. I suppose I must find my own. If we're to get along, I think not. I'll be content if you continue to train with me. Perhaps it will come to me as I swing my sword.
Maybe it'll come to you when I punch you in your stupid face!
Professor.
Oh, hello, Lawrence. Little spooky you.
Professor, I understand that you were looking to speak with me. Perhaps you would like some insight on how to write your next lecture?
No. I know what the fuck I'm doing.
Oh, am I mistaken? If that's the case, then what can I do for you?
I need you to cut your hair. All of it. Right now. The women have been complaining.
Ladies have complained? To you? About me? Preposterous. There must be some mistake.
Lawrence,
I'm the heir of the noble house
I'm gonna need you
It is bred in me to
to quickly and promptly and discreetly remove your head from your
anyone more
anus.
upstanding than yours truly. Perhaps the issue is that the splendor of my noble presence is driving the ladies to distraction. If that is the crime, I do confess. I hope I've not troubled the ladies' hearts unduly.
They want you to stop talking to them.
That's absurd. Who would dare to allege such slander?
Just the entire gender of the entire female gender is suing you, Lawrence. For your crimes.
Well, I suppose I have offered several of them the honor of dining with me. It is impossible to tell if even the most well-bred young lady is a suitable companion for me, merely by the sight of her. So, in order for us to get to know each other properly, it is appropriate that we dine together. Thus far, they have all declined, oddly enough. For some reason, they seem to be exercising some form of restraint when speaking with me. I would never...
The restraint to slap you.
But I will admit I have, on occasion, after a day's pause, issued repeat invitations, in the fashion and style of a gentleman.
There's the problem.
What? Ridiculous! Dinner invitations from me a problem? The very idea. I am a perfect gentleman, the son of a noble line. I've a wit like a rapier, and it takes but a glance to see that I'm gorgeous.
Lawrence?
No, I cannot believe such a thing.
Lawrence, your hair. Have you seen your hair?
It cannot be otherwise. Someone has clearly devised a
I
conspiracy.
want to like hold up a protractor up to it to see what angle that is.
Soil my sterling reputation with
It looks
foul
very
rumors.
slightly obtuse.
How crude. Please, Professor, it has been me who to fall victim to such petty and obscene tactics. I implore you to take greater care in the future. Now, if you will excuse me, I have a great deal of work to do. Farewell.
This one support conversation just makes me hate Lawrence so much. He does get better, though. He does actually turn out to be a decent human being. He just lacks self-awareness.
Well done. You have my thanks.
Here, take this shield. Thank you for bringing me information about these disappearing students. Now here's a shield. Oh, where's Dorothea? Okay, she's by the Amiibo gazebo. Gotta go there. Amiibo gazebo.
Right.
Dorothea, her thing.
Congratulations on winning. I certainly...
Yeah, I got a reward alright. It was the shittiest weapon ever. It's time to go downstairs. Oh boy, a lot of paralogs to do. I should be able to get a couple battles in. I'm gonna end the stream at about 10, a little bit after 10. Hopefully I can get a couple battles in.
Hey, you.
Want to help me out with my magical research? I just need to open you up and have a look inside.
No, thank you.
Well, would you lend me a few hairs at least?
I think it's you. Yuri, I have something for you.
I can't shake the feeling. I guess it's... Oh, you found it, huh? I've been looking everywhere for that. Thanks.
No problem. Now, where's Constance?
News of the affair at Ramire Village has reached me. The situation seems rather dire.
Any threat to the lives of the common folk must be met with swift action.
You share my views? That speaks well of you. You have more than a commoner's share of integrity. Given your concern, would it not be appropriate for you to depart rather than idling the time away?
That is a fair point.
I can't be expected.
We are just waiting around for a month while this epidemic is happening in Ramire. People are supposedly dying.
Hey.
I assume by the large numbers, and we are just sitting here. Just doing our thing. Going to school. Everything's going to shit. Because that's what happens when things go to shit. You just go to school. Anyway, where else do I need to go? Do I go with one of the Ashen Wolves now? Or is it, Can I can go to the place I want to, please? It is Dorothea! Okay. After this, we might be able to recruit her.
You want to see me again, yes?
Of course. I'd love to, Dorothea.
Well, until we meet again.
He just went on a date in full plate armor. Who does that?
You look like you have something to say, Professor. Look, I know what I'm doing. My claim as a diva won't last forever after all. I must look to the future. You might think about doing the same thing. Your beauty, and you're gorgeous, won't last forever.
Apparently Happy doesn't think so! Anyways, getting older doesn't bother me at all. Because I will live forever.
I wish I could be that easygoing. Anyway, I'm not just playing games with these boys.
Yes, you are.
This is for my future. You have no right to object. I very much want to find a good partner here at the Academy. Someone who will take care of me for the rest of my life.
Do what you will.
I'm glad you understand. Not everyone appreciates the necessity of taking the initiative while you're still in your prime.
Notice how she said
Same.
partner. Gender neutral.
Anyway, I value your opinion, Professor, but I won't have you interfering with my life plans. Unless you'd like to take care of me into my old age. That'd be something, eh? How about it, Professor?
Okay, let's do it! I don't think so.
I wasn't... You aren't being serious, are you? I was just teasing. Or did you really just consider spending your whole life with me?
I said no.
It hadn't crossed my mind before, but come to think of it, that might sound pretty nice. You've gotten awfully quiet. You might even be blushing a bit. Have I embarrassed you? If so, I'm very, very sorry. I should be going anyway. I'll see you later, Professor.
Bisexual icon Dorothea Arnold. A legend. She is so good. I think the only thing left for me to do now is visit the dining hall and then fight some people. Wait. Need to do one more faculty training.
Hey, I know you figured medicine, but math. The glory of progress.
Recover is a nice thing to have, especially for non-magical units. Lets them heal larger chunks than they normally would. So, let's do this. Faculty Knight and Mixer. Who should we invite? I kind of want to just invite Shamir and Catherine. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that.
It's too rare that we get a chance to kick back and stuff our faces. Come on, Shamir, time to gorge.
I apologize for my partner, Professor.
One more. So I just supported with you, so let's get someone else. Let's get Annette and Lycidia.
Ooh, I love this stuff. Did you know that? Eating delicious food really takes my worries away.
Oops.
Professor.
Professor.
Hi there.
Do you want to get my professor level up as quickly as possible? Alright. I changed my mind. I'm gonna end the stream here. I'm gonna do a whole bunch of fishing. I'm gonna catch a lot of big fish. Can I see it? Can I view the calendar from here? I have to check the bulletin board. Ooh! New battalions! Yes! Oh, that is what I like to see. They restocked too? Sick nasty, bro. I can get advanced seals now? I can get killing weapons. 11 swords. Cool. I can go back to my room to look at the calendar. No, it's just my journal. Okay, well. Anyways, I'm still going to end the stream here. Gonna do some fishing. And next time, we're gonna do a couple paralogs. I'll probably be streaming more at nighttime now that classes are starting. Yeah, classes start for me tomorrow. So, I'll be doing streams at night instead of in the afternoon. And probably less regularly, but we'll see. I'll try and do it. I'll try and stream as much as possible. Anyways, see ya!